Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. This would be the part two, which include which include the transformations that we would be doing here in a workspace, right? So first of all, let me give you the overview what we would be doing. As you know that we have already completed for the SQL part. This is a transformation that we would be doing in just from bronze layer, and then from bronze layer we would be doing to a layer, which include a transformation, right? So first of all, let me give you the overview, like what is the Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is a Microsoft own account, which includes all the services in a single space, or you can say that it is all like it in a single workspace. You can find all other related services, right? For example, I am right now in a my workspace, right? So as you know that I have already like done over the SQL part, right? So we would be first we want to create a workspace, right? So workspace is something where all of your files are stored. For example, if I say I need to access, so this workspace, if you give the access to someone within your or like company or your employee, then he or she can only able to see or view it, right? So that's why whenever you are like working in a shared environment, you will only give the access to the workspace. You can't share workspace with everyone. So that's why it is important to create a workspace, right? So first we'll create a workspace only. If you can say that, let me create a workspace. You will click on the workspace. So as of now, there's no workspace is created. We'll click on a new workspace. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we'll give the workspace as NBFC BI workspace. So this would be the workspace name. I don't need to give the description. Domain is optional. Okay. So I'm the owner and I would be using, okay, one second. Okay. Fabric is not coming. Okay, one second. Yeah, fabric trial is coming now. So we'll click on the fabric trial. So also I want to ask you like Fabric. So once you are able to create your Azure account, you will get a 60 days free credits, right? So once you are signed up with your free credits, you can able to see your workspace. Like you just need to click on the app.fabric.microsoft.com, which is the address. I can like share on a description. If you face any difficulty while not able to open that, I can able to help you. So once you create your fabric trial, so this is a central, like we can keep it default. This is a small and just click on the apply. So my workspace will be created over here. So if you can see that it's a NBFC BI workspace, right? So if you want to check your workspace, you just need to click a small icon will be there. And on the basis of that, you can now like whatever you want to do, you can create it. So our first task is to create a lake house. What do you mean by lake house? Everyone do have a question. So one is warehouse, one is lake house. Warehouse means all the structured data will be occupied by the workspace. I'm sorry, uh, I mean sorry, what I meant to say. So lake house and warehouse is there. Like warehouse is only the SQL part will running. For example, if you want to run a query, only the SQL structured data will be applied to that. That's a warehouse. Lakehouse means you can work with the structure with unstructured data. So it's a combination of structure plus unstructured data. That's a lakehouse, right? So as a project will be go further, I will give you the more extensive ex, ex, explanation as well. So what we mean by works like a workspace, every information I'll give you. Just need to check my recording is there, right? So yeah, so first so we click on a new item and I have so just click on the lake house and I need to give the NBFC lake house. I can just give the NBFC underscore Lakehouse. So, and this would be under my location with the workspace, NBFC BI workspace. Okay. You just need to click on create. So as you will click on a create, you can see that your lake house is created, right? So this is the lake house where all the information transformation, everything is being done, right? So so what we need to do now? So you can check that the lake house is created, right? So now we need to upload the files, right? So in this video, I'll try to upload because it is easy for you to grasp because on the part two, I don't want you to go with a very hard to connect with a SQL. So I'm going with a very basic and then we'll move to a harder part. So this more and more projects will be coming on the fabric part. So it would easy for you, right? So this is first off, click on the upload file. Like let me delete it all. Okay, so we click on the this part is file option. Now we click on the loans, collections, EMI payments, loans application, and the customer. So these files, five files we will be uploaded on the Lakehouse. Click on open and you just need to click on upload. So as you can see that the files are being uploaded, you can see that completed. You just need to click on the cross icon. So now you can see that you just need to refresh your schema and the tables will be visible to you. Just click on the once again. Yeah. So you can see that the files are there now, right? So now each file is into a CSV, but this is into a different format, like the file is written. I don't want to that. So first I'll just click on here. I need to maintain this CSV file now into a tables, right? So I click on the new table, load into tables. So this is the customer tables. This is a customer table, right? I click load and the customer table will be moved to a table now, right? And you need to perform the same activity for everything like collections, EMI payments, loan applications, then loan.csv, right? So once that is completed, customers, let so it will be completed in 10 to 20 seconds. So you can see the message has been created, like customer table is created. You just need to do the same activity for every other as well. Just click on collection. I don't need to give a click on load. So this is a bronze layer what we are doing right now. So we have three stages: bronze, silver, and gold. This is a bronze layer we are doing. So for this one, we will be taking a CSV files, but from the next project, which we'll be doing for D2C campaigns or branding, we would be doing a SQL or we'll doing a uh, any unstructured format. Okay, we'll start with a SQL first. So this is completed collections. Now we'll go with the EMI. The same thing we'll do load table, and this is an EMI payment. Click on load. So you can't move to other unless that would be completed. Like this should be completed only then you can move to other parts, right? So it is completed. Now move to a loans underscore applications. New table. This is a loans underscore application. And finally, we'll move to our loans. Loan to new table, loan. Okay, click on load. Separator, you just don't need to view any, like, you just need to create a table out of the CSV file. That's it. So that is completed. You can just click on cross. You can also, okay, sorry. Click on cross. Now you just need to click on the refresh button. Okay, so I'll tell you where to get refresh. You can click on table. This is, it will be tables. Now, as you can see that the 5 files are being loaded, right? So the bronze is being done. Successfully, we have ingest the data on a L1. So L1 is also a bronze layer. You can see that. Then L2 is a silver layer. L3 is your gold layer, which you are giving to a BI team, right? So yeah, this is, we can click on the cross, like now go to a lake house. I'm sorry, go to a BI workspace. So you can see that your lake house is done. Now click on the new item. We're doing now through a silver layer, which is a phase two. Click on the notebook. Now I need to name this as a silver underscore layer, or maybe silver NBFC transformation. Transformation. Okay. So click on the create. So loading your notebook. Right. So this is the the full view of the I'm sorry, notebook. So notebook is the same as a Apache PySpark, right? So it's the same thing. Now we need to click on the add item because you need to bring your lakehouse to this view. Whatever the tables we have loaded, now you need to bring uh, all that tables to this workspace, right? So you need to click on the add items, then you need to click on the from OneLake catalog. So there are two things will be coming. One is the mountain with a view, and this is only the MGFC lake house. So you just need to click on the first one. By default, you need to click on the first one. Click on the add. So all the information of the tables which you have loaded, it will be it will be loaded in your notebook also, right? You can see that all the tables will be here. You can check that, right? So now we will be doing the coding transformations, whatever we have, we need to do. So we'll go with the basic one. First of all, what we'll do, we have a 5 tables, right? So for each table, I would be first of all read the I need to read the table from that. So for reading the table, I will also give the command. This is a reading table. Okay, read the table. Okay, so there is a command known as spark dot read dot table. So this is a table, and then we have a table as a customer, right? So as customer, okay, and then we'll give the we will be storing this information to a customer underscore df equal to, right? So when we click on this, new a view of the table will be displayed here. You can see that. So for the first command, it will take around 30 to 40 seconds. But as you progress with every command, it will be session wise, it will come in the 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. So yeah, for the first one, it will be coming 1 second. Okay, we will be doing the full now. Application underscore df. Same way, equal to spark dot read dot table. And for this one also we'll give as loan application. Okay, loan underscore application. Okay, the two possible. Same way we'll do for the all the 5 tables you need to do, right? Then we'll say loan underscore df equal to sorry, spark dot read dot table, and for the loan table is a loan table, right? Loan. Okay, enter. Then for the collections underscore df equal to spark dot read dot table, and for the collection you can give it like this. The same way for the how many are left, like customer application EMI payment, EMI underscore payment underscore df equal to spark dot read dot table, and for this also we'll give the EMI payment, right? Sorry. So yeah. So we'll click on the run cell now. Every command, whichever we have given, it will be running on the basis of these five tables now. We just need to right, it's done. Now we'll first display the first table. Let me check how the data look like. So for display the data, right? So display, for a display, there's a command known as display, and then you need to use this alias for the DA which we have created for the customer DA, right? For the customer table. So we'll run like this, display customer DA. So when you write a display command, so what is doing like first is it will ingest the data from the bronze layer, and then from the bronze layer you need to read the data also, and you are using the command as a display customer underscore df, right? So for this you can check the values and it will display all the values. If you want to go for the top 10, maybe you can go for a top 10 also, top 20 also, but this is a very easy good command maybe to check the data. You can see the customer ID is a string, string. 1 to 3 means into integer. ABC means it's a string, right? So every column is in string, right? Apart from the credit score and monthly income, right? If I need to check for the other tables as well, I just need to click on the this copy this command and just click on the this. Let's try for the loan underscore TF, right? Okay, so just click here and click on the this cell, and the loan data will display into a PySpark, right? So from the bronze layer, now we just from the bronze layer we are doing a information. We are just checking the data now how it look like in a silver transformation layer, which is a silver NBFC transformation, right? So you can click on this. You can click on this and you can check for the every other information on the tables as well, right? Let me go for the other now. Let me go over the application, right? Sorry, let me copy, display. Sorry, display. Right. Click on hit the cell, and the application display would be coming like application ID, customer ID, date, amount requested, tenure, loan purpose, and the status, right? So you can try for other two as well. I'm not trying for these two. Let's move to the next part. Now I want to check, like this would be a basic only, okay? So I want to check the count of the customers. Like, so there is a command as dot count, right? So in a Python, we have a length, but in a PySpark, we have a count, right? So we have a table name as customer DF. We'll say dot count, right? Let me check how many customer we have. So we have 10,000 data rows in a customer DF. So if you want to check, you can just go to the this command and you can just scroll to the bottom to check that how many rows we have. It would be 10,000 only. You can check that. Sorry, I guess 1,000, I believe. Okay, it's display only the 1,000 only. Okay, yeah. So you can see that out of the 1,000 rows, but if you want to display till 10,000, it will give the value as 10,000. If you click on the apply, if we just need to check the result, if we have the right value or not, right? Just drag down to the bottom and okay, maybe the maximum it can hold is A351. I can show you with the Excel. Let me go to the customer table. Okay, let's move to this one. See, you can see that C1000, 10,000. That means 10,000 rows are there. Like we'll click on the close. Mhm. Okay, so now we don't want to go for the exactly 10,000 rows. We can just go with the 1,000 rows now because it will catch up the load. Okay, right? So for each, you can just try to do customer DF. Okay, sorry. And for the loans also, you can just check the loans underscore DF dot count. Same way, it will give the count of the loans. Loans we have A351. Okay, I'm so sorry. That was for A351 for the loans. Okay, okay, sorry. So this is for the okay, okay. This was the comment for okay. So yeah. So for the loans we have for the A351 we have the rows, right? So now I need to check on the basis of schema. Like what is a schema check for the customer means like we were doing like integer value like what is a actual data types for customer DB, right? Okay. And also in I'll show you as we progress, right? So now I need to check for the customer DA. These are command owner print schema. So you can see that. So in a Python we have info, but in a PySpark we have a print schema. So click on here and just click on run cell. Now it will give the information like if the value is string, if the value is integer, or if the value is float, right? So you can check that customer ID is name, customer ID is a string, but mm, like so there's a command, there's a bracket, and mm, the label is true. That means this value is not null. If it is false, that means the value is false, right? Mm. Okay. Now we would be doing for the same thing. For the EMI, we can check that. EMI payments. This is for the customer. We can do for the EMI payment. Okay. This is the EMI, right? EMI. For DF. So for the EMI underscore payment, you can see the payment ID, loan ID, due date, payment date, EMI amount, paid amount, and payment status. So every column is into a string and double. So double means it's in if I show you the EMI payment values, you can go with here also. You can check the column from here also. I'll show you. See, EMI amount, paid amount, right? So it's into a double. And if you go to a double, it's into a points, right? Now let's move to one more display of data. Display. and we'll go with collections now this time. Okay, collections underscore df. So this session would be a basic one. Okay, make sure that it's a basic. But as we progress with this data and we'll get to know, we would be doing a hard transformations as well, right? So collections.df. Sorry, we won't be doing this. We, okay. So collections tier, we have collection ID, we have a loan ID, we have a collection date, collector name, amount collected, and the collection type, right? So these are the informations we have for this. Now let's move to the next one now. So now I want to try with customer by gender, right? So there's a command. Well, like we are doing a transformation, like we want to check the data on the basis of customer with gender, right? The customer data, if you can check that, we have a gender column. Yeah, we have the gender column. Now I want to check how many are male and how many are female, right? So we will be display. So display is a command. We can check. Now there's a command. We'll do enter space, right? Then we'll do customer df dot group by, sorry, dot group by with gender, and we'll say dot count. Yes, let me check if it's running. So you can check that females are 4993 and males are 5007, right? So this is a command. It's the same as in Python. We'll do a group by. For this one, we use a group by. Then we use as a column name. Then count is the aggregated function which you are using, right? So that is a command which we will be using. Same way, if I want to check for the loan in the loan table, I can just go up and okay, one second, why is not going up? Oh, what happened? Okay, okay, now it's going up. Okay, so I want to check for the loan now. In the loan table, we have a loan status. So I want to check how many loans are active and how many are closed and how many are default, right? So easy command for the loan, we have a loan underscore df, right? So I would be using the same command display and just paste it over there. And I just need to change the table name first with a loan underscore df. And this is a case sensitive. Make sure that each word you are writing is the same as inside the table, right? You cannot go with a SQL, right? So loan underscore status, right? So we will be changing gender to loan underscore status. Loan underscore status, right? So click on this. So you can check that default is 423, active is 6283, and close is 1645. Now I'll show you one of the most important thing. With this data, you can create a chart on the basis of that. So click on new chart. So it will give you the attribute on the basis of this. How cool is this, right? If you want to move to another chart, you can choose this on the basis of right now it is going as a same value, but we want to choose this. So like whatever chart you want to click, it is on the basis of the data. Mostly group by, when you have a segregations of the data, it will mostly give you on a pie chart only, right? Okay, so that's we can click on this delete on the chart, right? That's a very cool feature of this. Like on the PySpark, you can click on the chart also. Now, do one transformation as well. Now I want to check. Again, it's not moving. 1 second. Yeah. So now I want to check on the basis of the EMI payment. I have this application also, right? So status. Okay, on the basis of the application DF, how many got approved and how many got rejected, right? So just click on this. Okay, I can click on this application underscore DF, right? So copy this command, click on this. This is a table. We would be changing as application and it was a payment status, right? Click on the payment underscore status. Okay, click on run cell and it will give you the exact. Okay, 1 second. I guess column row name is not correct. Okay, it's status, not application status. Let me correct that. Click this. So approved got A351, rejected and pending. And on the basis of that, you can also create this chart, right? Same way. We do have an option for the new charts. You can see that. Okay, it's coming with only two charts. Let me. Okay, if I click on this. Okay, build my own. Okay, so yeah, it's same as a Power BI, right? Drag and drop. Okay, that's a cool feature. You can just click on delete. This also you can click on the delete, right? So I hope this group by function is clear. Let's move to the next part now. We'll be using some more advanced functions. Now I want to check for the customer by state, right? So same I would be doing display customer customer df and we'll give by state. Okay, just click on this and it will give you the data on the basis of how many are from which state. Like, ठीक है? I hope that is clear. Let's move to the next one now. Now I want to check what is the average monthly income from the each. So there is a command known as, so whenever you are doing a transformation on the basis of the specific column, means average sum, you just need to click, like you just need to import the data, import the average from the PySpark SQL function. Like there is a command known as PySpark from PySpark. Then we write dot SQL dot functions, right? So you can just tap on that and just click on import average because we are doing the import from this library, right? Click on average. So once that is imported, we'll use the same like just as a SQL, right? We use customer select bracket average. Okay, 1 second. This average. 1 second. So there is a column of in a customer table, like we have a monthly income, right? Um, right? There's a column monthly income, bracket, so, okay, so I'll explain you the command, what is what I'm doing. So you can see that the average monthly income for all the data in a customer table is 1,62,000, right? So if we go to the data wise, you can see that some has 194, 43, 273. So it's a monthly income, right? So that's why it is showing the average of 1,62,000. So whenever we are doing any transformations on the basis of the average sum, or maybe any information we are doing transformation, we would be doing something like that, average monthly income, right? So this is a command. Let's go with the another. Let's we copy this command on the basis of the credit score. Let's do now. So we have a credit score also. So I want to check what is the average credit score now. The same command, customer DF. Now we just change monthly income to credit score, right? Credit, sorry, it was coming credit score. Okay, so let's run this. So it's showing the average credit score for each customer is like 701, right? I mean, what is a average credit score? So it is a 701, right? Let's check on the another table now. Okay, so let's import one new table. 1 second. Uh, I guess we have not imported EMI payments, right? Let's import this table first. Display. Okay, sorry. Oh. You know why? I just need to ask you one more questions as we are in building a projects. You know why I so see EMI underscore payments underscore DF. We can't be using this because I just need to hear from you. I can give you the answer, but see, this is a like small temp table we have already created. With that PySpark already know. But if we don't use this and we use this EMI underscore payment. If we this would work on this. Like I was just want to give you an example. If I want to apply the brackets, I'm sorry, apostrophe like this, double quotes. Now this will work. I'll tell you the why it would work. Okay, it's not working. Maybe yeah. So it will not work with this. Let me go with this. Okay, it is already created. That's why. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. So yes, it is already created. That's why it's not. It is. But in a Python, if you want, if you haven't created a table, it would work like this also because I have tried. So EMI payment, right? So let me go with this EMI underscore payment DF, EMI underscore payments DF, right? So it is already there, right? Now I want to check how many. What is the average EMI payment amount, right? I want to check on the basis of that. So same function we would be doing just a table information. We would be changing it from PySpark.sql or function imports average. This is the table name which we will be using EMI payment underscore DF, right? Select average credit score is not present. We use a EMI underscore amount. EMI underscore amount. This time we won't don't like I'm not interested for the average. I'm doing interested for the sum, right? Sum, and here also it would be doing a sum, right? If I click on this, it will give the EMI amount sum 2 crores, like something like that, because it is going for all the EMI amount. So yeah. So I hope that is clear. In this video, we would be going for the simpler, but on the next part 3, we would be doing more on a filter with column join, silver and gold layer. This is also silver, but this is a basic silver layer, right? So I hope that is clear. We would be continuing our next session, like sorry, next video by tomorrow. I'll be going through the next more important transformation that we can do, and then we create one master goal table for the BI, and then we'll cover every concept. We'll create a dashboard which we would be covering in a Power BI. So stay tuned. You please, it's a request. I'm doing a very hard work, like on the basis of the project. Just try to share this video as to your friends who is want to be a part of data engineer or want to be a part of BI team and they want to learn a fabric. I will tell you each and everything. So this is for the notebook. Then there's also a concept known as Azure Data Factory, which is a data factory, where we want to orchestrate the data. Means you are moving the data from one place to another. Then we different informations are there, right? So that's it for today. I hope the video is very thoughtful and you are get like you got to know what a notebook is all about, right? So this is all the basic transformations we have done. We'll move to a advanced by tomorrow, and I'll upload this video by today night so that you can just have a access. And also, I will share the link of this notebook into the today's video. Okay. Have a great day, and I hope you like this video. Thank you. Have a great day.